Hello, hello.
Bonnie, how the heck are you?
How are you today? I'm great. How are you, Dawn?
You know, Bonnie, it's 12:34. It's Wednesday, and we sometimes are a little off on these, but we're right on it, aren't we?
We are on. I love it.
And
I love this
we are
topic too.
we are recording this in July, and I'm thinking it was probably maybe 7 or 8 months ago that we started working with this promotion. Right,
Mhm,
Bonnie? I mean, don't you think it's
mhm.
been, I don't think it's been a
Yep,
year yet.
yep. I agree.
And it's something that somebody in Mary Kay Land created, and she's nice enough to
Mhm.
create it every month. And she does strategy about um, why she picks the products that she picks. But Bonnie, I'm holding it up, and and we call it as the 50% off special deals sheet.
Mhm.
So, do you want to tell our consultants what the sheet is?
Sure. So on this sheet, you can see on the top it says 50% off. Now, I don't know about you, but I like a deal, and I think our customers do too. Yet I don't want to give my store away,
Yep.
that kind of thing.
Yep.
So on this sheet, there's products that are more expensive, there's products that are less expensive. And what I love about this sheet is that for every $50 purchase, sleeper products, you can say that, Dawn.
Sometimes, sometimes there are
For
products
every
that should be used more, but they're on the sheet, and that's what gets them to be used more.
Right. So for every $50 purchase, they can take one of those items at a 50% discount. So if they purchase $100, they can take two of those items. And as Dawn mentioned, they're kind of a sleeper. Some of them might be a sleeper product. Like, is finishing spray on there?
Yes.
I
Yep.
love finishing spray. I don't sell enough of it, and I don't even promote enough of it. And my people aren't all using it like I think that everybody should have it. The
Sure.
ones that have it love it. So
Yes.
when Dawn says a sleeper product, it's maybe one that our customers haven't been introduced to a whole bunch, and we would love to have them try it. So instead of spending $20 on something that they're not even sure that they'll like, or maybe they don't want, but then all of a sudden they're going, well, I'll get that for $10. And then they fall in love. Oh, the Targeted Action Toning Lotion. That's my favorite. I just opened up one for myself that needs to make its way up to my bathroom.
And I think sometimes women will spend on their face, but they might not spend on their body. So that's another product that you get them using it, they'll buy it for half
Mhm,
price. And I think what we need to tell our consultants is you have to think differently. You're still getting the 50% profit on the 50, the 100, or the 150 sale. You are still making your to cover the cost of the
mhm,
product when you collect 50. But when somebody, like, let's say they start using the waterproof eyelining pen, maybe they start using foundation
mhm,
primer, that's a product that they're going to use every 3 months. It's going to run out, and then they're going to call you or text you or order it online again. So you're
mhm.
going to see definitely more products purchased, like you're going to have a customer with a wider customer list. And in 3 months, 6 months, you're going to see a bigger reorder business.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Dawn, how do you strategize like having that in your inventory?
Well, Bonnie, this woman used to have this come out about the 28th of the month. She is now, I think, out with it a little sooner. So then what I do is I look at this and I
Mhm,
look to see how many I had in my inventory, especially if
mhm,
something is, maybe if it weighs a lot and if I want to deliver them locally instead of having shippers like that, I will just make sure. But um, just to make sure that I have,
mhm,
I think it's based on what I sell, maybe having 4 or 5 extra on hand because I'm going
mhm,
to promote it. Or I will
mhm,
people, let's say you're my customer, Bonnie, and you maybe she'll say to me, "No, I'm good." And I'm like, "Well, you do wear eyeshadow, and the eye primer is just 12. You get it for 6 on this promotion, but it will help your eyeshadow stay on. It will help." And then all of a sudden, she's like, "Oh, for $6, just throw it in." So that's how this
mhm.
works. But if you don't have it on your shelf, you might you might not promote it because you don't have it. So
Mhm.
that's the strategy behind it.
Dawn, I even
Mhm.
think these are sometimes sleeper products among consultants. So maybe you're a consultant listening to this and you're like, oh, I've never used targeted action toning lotion or finishing spray or whatever eye primer. And it's a great time for you. Sometimes I like it because it's just kind of products that I want to focus on for the month. I might print off the fact sheets about it. I might talk to people about it. If I have a Facebook group, I might even go live and promote those products. So you stir up the interest in those products.
Well, last month the 3-in-1 cleansing bar was on there, and one of my director friends went live in her group to tell about the benefits of why you would use the cleansing bar. And I do want to talk. I want to put a shout out because I just read something interesting. 2 of the products that are on here are oil mattifier and foundation primer. And I just read in a group that there are some people who mix the 2 of those products together. And by mixing those 2 products together and then putting them on, it will not only help with extending the wear of your foundation, making everything look more smooth, but when you mix in the oil mattifier, it will help with that shine control. So it's really helping. You're really helping your customers with maybe they're concerned, maybe they do shiny, maybe their foundation doesn't last as long. So it's just a matter of it's a good thing
Dawn,
to try.
It is. So
Yes.
Dawn, what if I'm your customer and my order is 42? And I don't know about this, or I forgot about it, or I'm not in tune to it. What would you say to me? Or maybe my order is 88 or something, kind of.
If let's say I know that you like the targeted toning, I would say something like, Bonnie, if you spend $8 more, if you purchase an eyeshadow, you can get that toning lotion that's your favorite for half price. And then she's like, yes. So I had that happen just last fall, where a woman had spent like 135 and she spent another 15, but then she was able to purchase 3 of the brush collections at half price, and she gave those as gifts. She said, "I buy those," and I'm like, yes. But then I said to her, if you are buying the brush set, would you like brush cleaner as well?
Mm-hmm.
So I took a $135 order, made it 150, but then I sold another 36, and I got the credit for all of the wholesale of the 3 brush sets. And Bonnie, let's talk about wholesale. So let's say you're a newer consultant and you are really, really working hard on getting to that 600 wholesale, especially in July, because you get on target to the SOAR prizes and to earn the year-long watch. This can actually help you bring down what retail needs to be, because the wholesale will count towards getting that order amount. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. And the retail counts. The retail counts for all the retail contests throughout the year. So
you're working for Princess Court or National Court. That's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think just to let people know, and they start to get used to it. And when you talk about, hey, can I tell you about, or you might want to just say, if you talk to her, or text her and say, hey, can I tell you about my July deals? And they'll be like, yeah, tell me about your July deals. And while we want them to start using some of the products that maybe they aren't using, sometimes it's really great to get the lotion that they love. And they're like, what? There's a deal? No way. I love it. I'm so excited, because they love that. Yeah. I think it's a great, way to promote, to like, years ago, we had something called, hold that thought, Dawn. We had something with preferred customer. There used to be a gift that went out in the mail. In the book, and that we had to purchase them and they got the gift. And this is kind of I think it's kind of in place of that. So they kind of look for that when they order.
Yes. No, exactly, Bonnie. And I just think it's one of those things where every month is different, but I have a customer who will say to me, even though I've sent it out like in an email or a bomb or something to my customers, they'll be like, do you know what the sheet is for next month? So I know if I should order smaller this month or next month. And I just start laughing. But I have some customers who I think know that they'll say no,
Mhm.
thank you, but at least I know that I've offered them a deal. Does that make sense? So I
Absolutely.
definitely feel like, and I think let's talk about big retailers. Big retailers like Kohl's. Can I say that? Oh, they used to give like their 30% off on everything. And now when you go in there, name brand things are no longer 30% off. I think the whole
Mhm.
retail counts towards their bonus dollars that the $10 Kohl's cash, but it's just everybody is watching their bottom dollar. But I think this is a great way to really
Mhm.
incent your customers. It's a nice way to say thank you. It's a nice way for them to try new products, and you're
Well, you
just
know
really
what,
helping.
Dawn? I'll be really honest. Sometimes I have a customer call before this, and I'd have a customer call, and I'd be like, "Oh man, she spent $120. I feel like I should give her a discount, or should I give her a gift?" I always was like, "I don't know, what should I be giving her?" And I don't want to give my profits away and my store away either. And it really was like that gray area, like, I don't know what I should do. So this has just made it so much easier. It's just like that's what's going on.
Let's talk about that. It's like that discounting issue. I always think it's better, Bonnie, if she's ordering the 120, instead of discounting it and losing profit, to give
Mhm.
her like a $12 hand cream or
Mhm.
the hand wash soap, because that can sit at her kitchen or her
Mhm.
bathroom. And then if you put your product label on there, it's just great advertising. So it doesn't have to be a lot, but you just
Mhm.
have to watch how you discount, because once you start discounting, then they're always going to look for it. So, yeah.
Right. And you know what? I have to say, most direct sales companies will have, even the stores, they have a sale going on certain products. They have a special of for July, or Menards has 11% off, or whatever it might be. And people kind of look for that. So people will contact you and they'll say, "Hey, what do you got any deals going on?" And that's what you can say is, "Yeah, I got this deal going on," and you can send them that sheet. So when people ask you about a deal, it's because, and they don't know if you make it up or if you use it or if you don't, or it's just, I like to be consistent with it and build that with my customers.
Well, and it's just one of those things where now like I said, we've been doing it long enough that our customers look for it. And I just think that's a great thing.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah,
yes.
love it. All right.
So it is the 19th. So probably like in a week. Um, well, if you're watching this recently, you can ask us, because those sheets will start to be coming out. So, okay.
Mhm.
So,
Okay. Bye,
all
Dawn.
right.
Bye, Dawn. Bye, everyone.